Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm just doing a. Sorry, it's called Hardcore LU. It's basically a challenge where Lego LU stands for Lego Universe. It's a video game from like 20. Oh, sorry. Video games are this idea that was popularized. Games. Oh yeah. Basically, imagine like events which occur in life, but you do them just for enjoyment, to spend time with friends and family. Friends? Oh, okay. You ever? How do I describe this? Basically, two people who kind of agree to use emotional manipulation to make the other as happy as possible. That is a joke that's like that is a limited, very very limited number of people will get that one. But yes, welcome back. Those of you who don't know what Hardcore LU is, because I realised I didn't actually specify this at the start of things, and this might be a good video to specify it at the start of. Hardcore LU is a challenge whereby it's permanent death, for starters, but permanent death would be way too easy. So instead, I am not allowed to equip any items. I'm not allowed to equip any armor. I am only allowed to use consumables. Those are the rules. Those are the rules. There are technically some edge cases. You can't get past take up arms, I think it is. Whatever. The first you land in Vanguard, you talk to Whisperly, you talk to Epsilon Starcracker. The first thing he does is give you a weapon. You pick Spear because that is the correct choice. Honestly, at this stage, now that it's known that Spear is just objectively the correct choice, I feel kind of bad for being Spear gang, because it's kind of like, well, now it's just the meta choice. In my defense, I did significantly enjoy Spear gang before it was meta, but I can't do the achievement to smash this. I can do the achievement to get the Maelstrom Hammer. I cannot do the achievement to smash it, because that would require me equipping a weapon. So, kind of optional ones. So I can't do this mission. I don't know why I accepted it, to be honest. But yeah, optional missions like this, we can't do. If there are things which block mission progress, they normally just require you to equip something. They don't require you to smash something using that thing. So we just equip it. Epsilon Starcracker, you have to make an attack with it. You just make sure that attack doesn't hit anything, and I mean anything. And then you're good. Okay, cool. Got a little bit more money. Let's spend it on our addiction to. Does no one sell Nexus Force healing kits? I'm so confused. I swear I bought more Nexus Force healing kits here at some point. Did I not? Do I normally just? I can imagine. I guess, yeah. I guess I normally do just. Sure. I'm kind of debating. Do I start going for? Okay, can't buy them here, but I am wondering about the. Actually, I'm kind of tempted by 25 odds, 26 barbecue blast hot dogs. They just take ages to do, and having everlasting hiccup tablets isn't going to be worth it. Yeah, I was debating getting sushi there. I don't think that's. I mean, money won't really be a problem. Like, what we're looking to get. Like, this is the nice thing about this mode, because I can't wear any armor, can't use any weapons, anything like that. I don't spend much money on things, and the game does not expect you to be spending all of your money on consumables. It's also fine for me to sell anything at any point in time to get money and to free up backpack space, because, well, wait a second, I can't die. Or I'm not allowed to die. I can die, but I'm not allowed to die, which means any coins on my character, the tax on death, the 1% tax on death, doesn't do anything. I am perfectly safe from that risk, because, well, if I do die, the game ends. What's this? I am indeed whipping around the tower pretty fast. Thank you for noticing. Okay, cool. What do I do here? I just go to Crux. This is genuinely, I think, I was saying this last time right before I died, but I think I think this is maybe the first time I will have made it to Crux Prime. However, when I loaded into Crux Prime, I did have some lag last time. We'll see if I get that this time. If I do, that may just put an end to... This may be a very, very short video, in which case I'm going to feel really bad for doing a... in which case this will be... If this is released directly alongside the previous video, then that means... And this is a short video, then that means that I got to Crux Prime and it was laggy and I couldn't progress. Because I'm not losing a run to lag in Crux Prime. I would rather sort that out, work out what the underlying cause is, sort that out first. Yeah, so now, I mean, I do actually have two options. I go to Crux Prime, or I go back to Gnarled Forest via Pet Cove. Which is better value for money? Gem Pack or Surprise Pack? I feel like Surprise Pack probably is. Because, like, well, I don't know, Red Gem's 5,000. That is worth quite a bit, to be fair. Yeah, but here I might get a parrot, and that'd be really cool if I did. So here we are. I'm going to roll an orange parrot now. Yeah, but think how cool it would have been had that worked. Okay, here it is. I'm going to roll an orange parrot now. If it works, I'm hacking. I did get 2 gems out of that, so you know what? I call this a win. Nearest vendor. Here. Okay, cool. I also forgot I can sell gem packs, but you know what? I got so many tough buff sources, like, that's fine. But yeah, I'm... Vicky Shopper? Yeah, nice. I'm excited. This is... We're reaching more or less Uncharted territory. Again, I say more or less because I don't totally remember, but... Like, I know... Yeah, I think I said this in the video that died, but I know I have been to Crux Prime before in one of these. Nice thing about consumables, they really take imagination as well. I know I've been to Crux Prime before, but I think that was after I had died that time. I think I was like... I think I want to test out, and that's exactly the same thing I did in the previous run after I died. I was like, okay, I'll just test out Crux Prime and get some practice in. So I think that's most likely what happened then. Let's pack. A couple of you guys, but health. Always got to take priority, right? It's got to be... I want... Oh, I should buy firecrackers. Actually, yes, I need to... Okay, I need to grind up money, so I might actually head back to Gnarled Forest and do some in Gnarled Forest, simply because I need to grind out money to get firecrackers. Or, honestly, Avant Gardens? Like, if I'm really doing this properly, and playing... Or I could do this. Never forget the power of castle model packs. Let's go. Never forget their power. Heck yeah. Okay. What is it? 40 coins a firecracker? Let's see. Probably for doing that, 25 or 30. I think it rounds... So its sell cost is a tenth of the buy cost. I think it rounds up. Not certain. But okay. Then we just need to buy more of these. But then, what's that? I could work this out, but why bother? Then we get 165 firecrackers with what we have at the moment after having sold all those. Cool. I'm kind of glad I didn't remember that when I was in... Well, I was in Forbidden Valley, because otherwise I might have not... I might have gotten more tough buff source, and realistically, I probably don't need more. Wait a second. This... No, still 0 times. How did the... Did I only check after I died last time, and I was somehow surprised that the number of times smashed was 1? I'm so confused. Anyway, doesn't matter for now. Because, well, we're not going to die, right? We're never dying. Not with this much firepower. These do scare me a little bit because you do get caught in animation when you're using them. Um, realistically, should I have spent more money on hardtack biscuits? The correct answer is yes. Yes, I should have done. But, well, this is fine. Okay. I think we're gonna... Realistically, I should be going back to Avant Gardens and buying more Nexus Force healing kits, actually. But I think we'll be... I think we'll be more or less fine in Crooks. This is one of the inventories of all time. Let's just take a second to appreciate this inventory. This is so unnecessary. Okay, let's get... I think I actually just need to... Yeah, I think I'm just going to do this. Quixicles are going to be urgent less often, I think. Let's get these. Let's get rid of you. You are never going to be urgent. I'll be happy to eat my words on that. I do not believe that the bag of glitter will ever be an urgent decision yet. Screw that. Let's commit. I will not put you back. Okay, cool. I think I'm happy with this. Let's pull these down to the bottom of our inventory. Same with you. Same for the spring shoes. There's no world in which I need them. And we are almost ready to venture into the unknown, and possibly venture out immediately if there are other people around. Like, I hadn't considered that actually maybe a difficult thing will simply be finding a time where there aren't many people on to do this. Faction tokens. Damn it. Okay, that works. I forgot to... Yeah, sure. Okay, well, we're heading back to Forbidden Valley. Time to pick up... No, sorry, we're grinding out this achievement via Forbidden Valley. That's so stupid. I just saw Ninja Flag Hunter and realised, yeah, I've been an idiot. Oh well. This is gonna... If it turns out we get to Crux Prime and I can't fight in Crux Prime for any reason, this is gonna really mess with people who then thought this was gonna be our first time in Crux Prime. Based on what I said earlier, if it's a short video. I guess these things where I make predictions based on what where I say what the video will be based on what happens, I guess you technically can't trust them, because it could change, it could surprise me. What do we get? Superior Surprise Pack. Noted. So, all right, yes. To just briefly explain what we are looking for, we are going to go... Okay, well, what we're looking for at the moment is we're looking for one heart flag. But then we are going to be heading to Crux Prime, and our goal in Crux Prime is to pick up the big one. Once we do that, I don't have a plan. Like, once we do that, we've gotten all of the stuff I wanted for setup. Technically... Potions of Shielding, I don't think you can buy those. I think those just drop in Forbidden Valley, if I recall correctly. I don't think there's something you can buy from Kamikaze. If you can, that's my bad. I don't think so. That sends you immediately without a screen, so I could have... It also sends you there without a scream, to be fair. That is not untrue. Okay, let's do /item. And then I want to get Potion of Shielding. I know you get it for the Firefighter achievement. You cannot buy it anywhere. Okay, cool. Get us a reward for Firefighter, I assume. And Wishing Well. Oddly from Gnarled Forest Wishing Wells. Fractjaw. Oh, FV Dragon. Forbidden Valley. Wishing Well. Ninjago Monastery Quick Builds. Very rarely. Unpack. Yeah, surprise packs. Pirate Picnic Basket. Pirate Picnic Basket actually isn't terrible. Where can you get the Pirate Picnic Basket? I'm just quickly going to test this because Potion of Shielding is one of the few remaining items that could really be useful. But I think that might just be the one we got for completing that mission. I don't know if we'll be able to get it any other way. Yeah, you can just... It's just earn. And it's just the hard take. Okay, you can get it, like, one way. Just that one mission. I guess maybe I could then get it with faction tokens? I mean, from Honor Accolade? They don't always let you get the I vaguely recall things like even if you've earned like certain like random packs you cannot buy back from Honor Accolade. I have some vague memory of this fact. What? Which flag did I forget? Did I forget the one in the rock? I was so certain that was the flag I forgot. I guess I very well could have forgotten the flag in this rock hit. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Well, that was me being... I'm sure there was at least one person shouting at the screen last time. Because, yeah, well, for both the reasons that I then forgot to pick this up entirely, and if I want to get back through here... Which jumps do I prefer to risk? Because everything technically can go wrong. Or all of them technically can go wrong. You know what? Whilst I'm here, let's get Firefighter. I don't remember how many I have to do for this. I probably should just cross back over. Especially given I need to do that anyway, and there are tons more over there. So, just so nothing bad happens, speed boosting. It just means if I speed boost, so the reason why that's a better idea, because you might imagine, well, yeah, Ninja, but you're also less controlled. The reason why speed boosting there is better is simply because the most likely thing that is to go wrong is Firefighter 50. Oh, if I go down here, I can get more. Yeah, the most likely thing to occur... It's got to be in Worlds. I forgot whatever I was going to say about the most likely thing to occur was because I got so distracted by this. 100. Okay. 100 for 8. Okay. This may seem like a stupid deal. I would argue it really isn't, because I know what I'm going to use this for. I'm going to use this for one thing in particular. I'm going to use it for getting past the ape in Gnarled Forest. And I think that's worth it. I'm not 100% sold on that decision, but I think that is a good move. Just because, that's 10 damage. I don't know how that stacks with reducing damage, but I think apes hit the ground like 3 times? Each one dealing 5 damage. I can get my health up to 8 now, reduce the damage they take by 2, so I can tank 2 hits on my own. With that, I can tank 4 hits total. At least, because I don't know how Tough Buff Source interacts. And again, maybe Tough Buff Source won't last that long, So I'd only be able to tank 3 hits, but I think 3 is how many they do. We can always test that out. Because it's much, much easier to test that out than it is to, like, we can test that out very, very safely. Okay, where are we going? Do we head straight to Nile Forest? Kind of don't see why not. Now, I don't really want to do all of Pet Cove, if I'm honest. Then again, I don't need to get the Imagination Brick. So the thing that scares me about Pet Cove is largely the Imagination Brick. Now, let's commit to this. I said it was going to be Crux Prime, and I know you might be thinking, like, Crux, like, Ninja's about to do something stupid and visit Crux Prime when he's not ready. I don't think the 1 extra health would make a difference. No, I don't think it would make a huge difference in Crux Prime. I think if I'm playing Crux Prime cleverly enough, it won't. That'll be fine. Because, again, if I'm always prepared, if I always know what I'm going up against, I can have time to equip a Hardtack Biscuit in advance. The only thing is, I think Hardtack Biscuits have, like, 50% uptime. I think they're, like, I think it might be, like, they give you an extra 2 health, like 120 seconds, but then also have an absurd cooldown as well. So it's worth bearing that in mind. Just the fact that we might get bored. But it's Hardcore OU. We're gonna be waiting for conveniently positioned enemies to respawn anyway. That's how it's gonna go. Like, that's part of the game. We are not going to be taking risks by the very necessity of the challenge. Okay. Let's go. We have one goal. Collect as many snack packs as possible from Crux Prime daily missions and get the big one. That's the goal. Honestly, I might even, like, if I can't find, if we do, there should be at least one relatively easy mission. If I complete that mission, we don't get it, there's a fair chance, because it's getting kind of late now, and I have work tomorrow, that I just don't. This is bad. I think we might not be playing Crux Prime today. Okay, I'm going to run about a bit here, because when this happened in Avant Gardens earlier, it did fix itself. But I have now pressed shift. You can tell I pressed shift with the little, press shift icon has vanished. If I walk away, and then when the server eventually triggers, it won't. I won't get the mission, and I would like to at least pick up the mission. But again, last time it did manage to fix itself, so I do have a little bit of hope. Okay, we're getting better. So, in case you're wondering, I'm not actually caring about what the ping is. I'm caring about... I can get Doc in the boxes from smashing those crates. Game plan changed. Oh! I've totally forgotten one of the original reasons I came to Crux Prime. Oh, this is huge. I'm such an idiot, and I don't have money to make the most of it. That's fine. I think I'll get quite a lot of... you get a ton of money from missions here anyway. I won't be doing that many missions, but... Admirals aren't bad. The issue just is whatever's nearby the admirals. So I think we're going to re-roll this for now. Nope. Not dealing with skeletons. Not dealing with horsemen if I can avoid it. Not dealing with skeletons. Not dealing with horsemen. Not dealing with horsemen. Why is my click not working? Not dealing with horsemen. Not dealing... Definitely not dealing with dragons. Not dealing with horsemen. Not dealing with dragons. Not dealing with dragons. Admiral's looking really more appealing, but I know there are missions where I don't need to deal with that. Not dealing with horsemen. This was one I was thinking of. I do still have to deal with admirals. But, okay, sure. This works. And honestly, I don't even have to deal with Ronins, right? I just need to kill Steel. That guy's not attacking. That's actually fine. That's annoying. But is fine. What? Oh, I forget you can't quick action bar. Dang it. That's annoying. For some reason, my game has gone confused as to the size of my laptop, and so every single time I... That's just annoying. Okay, let's do this quickly before that respawns again. Fast as we can. It's kind of a boring way of doing it. Let's take some risks. Honestly, biggest quality of life thing for this challenge will be able to assign consumables to other slots. Okay, so I discovered this earlier. The issue of these guys just... Okay, this will be fine. Run. Any damage is too much damage, any risk is too much risk. 2 overlapped. Doing well. We get these, we complete that mission. Not complete the mission, but we complete this single prereq for the mission, or the single condition. Come on, run. Ooh. That's bad. Fortunately, their initial animation takes ages. Okay, cool. That's one of those done. Not the hardest. I love how I just got that then. Okay. So now, basically, Stromlings we shouldn't ever have difficulty with. Stromling pirates we won't have difficulty with. Oh, we really shouldn't. We're fighting over there, but I should check what's in the pit. And now I need to be really careful that these guys are not going down into the pit. Like, I really don't want to involve... Really don't want to be anywhere near any other players if I can possibly help it, just because... Like, there's no hard and fast rule for how much interference is too much interference, but I don't really, want any. Okay. Do I head down here? Heading down here is quite a big risk. But I think I can... I think it's going to be worth it. I think I can clear stuff very, very carefully. And we'll be fine. Why are you not throwing? I just terrified myself so much right there. Okay, but we're fine. We win this. That's Strongling Pirate Invader won't make it over here. I forgot how easy Admirals are, if I'm going to be honest. That's going to be fine. Okay, cool. We do it again. For some reason, that doesn't cancel the attack, but hitting does. I mean, that's fine. I'm just a little bit confused as to why that's the case. Maybe it's that the attack can't be cancelled once it's begun? Maybe? Oh, yay, armor polish. Let's go. Oh, wait. Bought these, I might as well use them. But yeah, so one thing I forgot that I've used when I've done this previously, and totally forgot this time, is that we do have the option of barbecue chicken wings, which I completely forgot, but they are, I want to say they're like +5 or something like that. They're good. I don't remember what they are actually, how much damage, how much health they give you, but they're worth it. I want to be a little bit careful here, yeah. Respawns. Oh, why? Nah, I ain't dealing with this. I ain't dealing with this. Note, our hardtack biscuit just wore out. If that had happened the other way round, this run would be over. That was so stupid of me. Turned out all right, but that was dumb. But this is why we did the prep. And also, unfortunately, now I know exactly how much damage that that cannon does. I wish I didn't, but I now do. Okay, I need to be really careful with fighting this guy. This scares me a bit. But yeah, I like it. I do enjoy how these areas are, like, if you are playing carefully, actually really safe. But it's when I get knocked down here and I aggro a ton of stuff as I fall, then this is terrifying. Just got one respawn. I'm going for this guy. Learning from my mistakes, though. I'm not rushing anything. Really tempted to tough buff source. Honestly, I'm ready to just drop the tough buff source if I see that I'm not going to make a stun. Okay. Is this done? Again, the Stromlings I'm not worried about, and the reason I'm not worried about the Stromlings is the fact that they aggro you from so far away, which means it's so easy to kite them away from anything else. No, let's... I'm not going to be stupid. I'm just going to wait. I think I may actually have... Just by like getting lucky with spawns and the fact that I'm only fighting things very, very near this area, I think I may accidentally have cleared out. Like, this gap around this crate may actually remain for a little while now, until people come through and kill these again. Okay, need to pay attention to hardtack biscuits. Yeah, because they're about to run out. This guy shouldn't one-shot me, though. Actually, I think he might too. So I think most of the enemies here do more or less double the damage of their normal variants. Let's hope nothing goes wrong here. I don't know why I did that jump. It's probably not a bad idea, but that still was terrifying. Okay. This is good, though. Progress has been made. Where's the dragon? Over there. It's the ape over there. I'm really tempted to throw down a firecracker to help out there. Also, this is why we do this challenge, so that the level 38s of the world get to turn around and see some guy, no armor, no weapons, just running by. Makes everyone's day a little bit weirder and gives me an ego trip. I never claimed to be a good person. Also, Imaginite, Imagimeter, whatever it's called. I'm scared of being hit through the wall by anything. Technically, I don't think anything could do that, but it doesn't mean I'm not afraid. Actually, no, I think it probably could. A player can't target something else through a wall, but aside from if that wall is actually a terrain object, but yeah, it's enemies can, because the player not being able to do that, that's server-side physics, or that's client-side physics that determines it. But if it's for an enemy, that would obviously have to be done by server-side, and yeah, we don't have server-side physics. Yep, Heimlich, I will be talking to you, but only in a second. I do wish to buy some of your wares, because barbecue drumstick. Let's go. Actually, just that. 25. Ooh, get rid of the buckler. Flag. Dock in a box is tempting to... I might actually put this up here. Dock in a box is kind of nice if... That would be nice for, like, fighting a dragon or something. Hey, that's some good drops. Take those. And, okay, stocking up on firecrackers, also a pretty good choice. Quite pleased with that decision. Don't think we want to do anything else with any of the remaining things. Let's put you there. Okay, cool. If I recall correctly, last time I did stuff with Cherry Blast, they just didn't work. I think they might be able to one-shot... Oh, wait, no, I meant to be buying stuff. I think they might be able to one-shot Stromlings. But I'm certainly not risking it. I also don't remember what barbecue drumsticks do. I just remember them being good when I did this challenge previously. Where did they go? Am I dumb? Yes, I'm dumb. Okay. Okay. I got it the wrong way around. These are what I thought the let's drop you there. Barbecue drumsticks. I got barbecue drumsticks mixed up with Sensei Wu's thing. That's good. So we can indefinitely get those. That's really useful. I mean, they're expensive, but they're worth it. Like, especially if you're doing something difficult, having them on hand is huge. Although the only issue is they don't last hugely long. Yeah, it's short amount of time, whereas this is 120 seconds. I think these I may have been mixing things up earlier, but yeah. Right, we need to just get... We need to get Stromlings. Now, yeah, I guess since we're actually here, now it's time, and this is something I will not have gone over in ages, what is actually the goal of this? So everything we are doing thus far is set up. The actual challenge is a question of... I don't really like... I'm going to go somewhere there's no one else. The actual official challenge is to take out as many enemies as possible. No, it's to get as much youth score as possible. Pretty simply, or I think it was originally to complete as many achievements as possible for tiebreaker view score. It's something along those lines. It's basically we're aiming for achievements. Aiming for missions, achievements, whatever, anything that gets you use score. I don't think I saw any Stromlings down here. I think there's only one place really. There's that guy, Axel, doing... Also, what the hello is possibly the funniest thing I've ever seen anyone say in LU. That's hilarious. Okay, let's do this properly, though. Oh, come on. I could, though. I so could. I'm not going to. Shouldn't have done that. Really? I get this suspicion. Sure. Okay. Yeah, and this is why I wasn't too worried, because they will just aggro you from literally wherever. Can't even get to me. Still aggroed. Okay. They are a little dangerous, but not hugely. Okay. That actually... They might have 6 health. Don't know. Which health they have? This is a little scary. Okay, 5 health. So they could, in principle, be killed by one of those, by a cherry bomb, but a cherry blast. But we are not rushing. We are not worried. I probably honestly could find a spot I could stand here where they couldn't get me. If I had to guess. I imagine that would be possible. But don't need to try and be clever. Just gonna play this normally. Then smash everything and make it back over the bridge. And it'll all be fine. Nothing will go wrong. I was not nearly killed by a Stromling Admiral earlier. That didn't happen. I'm getting bored of waiting, though. I want to watch him make some bad decisions. Okay, Phew. You're back. That's... Really? Oh, this is fine, actually. Because I dealt the damn... That's so annoying. The times these guys are losing aggro is inconvenient. Okay, let's be careful. Careful, play well. Damage dealt. Heal up. Hot back. Nice. Just calm, no video game. We're just fishing. Casting our line. Waiting to see if anything will bite. Enjoying this really sharp line where 2 textures meet, which I've not noticed until now. Okay. 2 of them have respawned over there. That could be annoying. Just because the spiderling's there. If there's one thing I could see my run dying to, it's spiderling. They're awful. And the Stromlings have been weird around their aggro range. Yeah, this is what I'm used to. That's the kind of nonsense I'm used to from these guys. Heal up, heal up. Why did that not go? Okay, quickly. And then 5. Should be fine. Dealt damage, that's alright. We can... Careful, careful, careful. Oh, this was bad, this is bad, this is bad. Heal up. That's fine. Rock in a hard place, hello? I didn't mean to tough buff source, but you know what? I'll take it, I'll take it. And we attack. Okay, and now we just need to leave. Ah, this is quite fun. I'm very, very much enjoying this. Normally, I would just quick sickle across here. But I'm being good today. No unnecessary risks. Glad I didn't need to reach any imagination. I could get the imagination brick. Could do that real quick. Is a little tempting. Do I do that? Are you going to aggro onto me if I do? Oh, let's do this real quick. Yeah, actually, let's do... Okay. We go, hand in the mission, open a snack pack, hope we get the big one, celebrate if we get the big one, cry if we don't, then head back over, pick up the imagination brick as we go. Sounds good. And yeah, I'm not bothering with heart flags here, incidentally. If this run goes, if, like, this character survives, maybe one day, but heart flags here are so not a priority. Snack pack, the one we're fairly... Did I just get it in one? I really... That is wild. Yeah, can we begin the Dream-esque investigation now? That is so unlikely. Okay, it's not the most unlikely thing. Like, this isn't like a 1% drop chance, but it's not a high drop chance. Actually, let me find the drop chance. Oh, I don't remember how these are calculated, and I'm not certain the drop chances from this spot are actually right. I recall there being some contestation regarding that in the past. I guess some contest would also have done the job there. Anyway, the big one. I want to know the odds of dropping it from a snack pack. Because then they're not that high. They're not low, but like... unpack, not drop, right? Yeah. That's about the summary of it. Yeah, 5% chance to drop 2 to 4 the big one, because the developers... because this has an identical icon to the massive firecracker, or not quite identical, very similar icon, and so the developers probably thought they were doing the same thing. They were doing a massive firecracker. Cool. I now don't need any of these firecrackers. It'll make someone's day weirder. I should have done this in reverse. I'm so sorry, Nickel. The person I've never met. But you spoke to me and thus incurred my wrath. Um, so unnecessary. um, I'm so sorry. This just seemed funny. If I run out, this will be even funnier. Actually close, I think. I've also got to not second guess myself on which words I've already said. Because I might have missed out the. I don't know. Do I have any more? Did this actually come out? Okay, not quite. Not quite. What happens if I do that? Yeah, okay. Okay, that was unnecessary, but also funny. I cannot believe that we got the big one as the first. That is really absurd. The odds on that are not high. Well, as I say, 5%. But I just like. So it's not absurd, but especially this being the one run that's made it here. It's not like this is my 10th run, where like you'd almost expect that. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I think that might be Nickel having seen. Okay, no, it's not having seen the messages. In retrospect, like there could be a second mailbox here that I've forgotten about. That's always plausible. What do I do now? I guess I head to Knoll Forest. I buy barbecue wings and head to Knoll Forest because I don't need to do any of this anymore. And I'm going to purposefully run through and aggro a ton of stuff because that looks like. Wait, did that just? I thought that just didn't trigger, which might have meant client-server issues, although I think that's actually entirely client-sided, which scared me heavily. I hope I make Nickel's Day just slightly weirder. Like this is what I aim for in life. Okay. Make people's days a little bit stranger. I mean, do this. Go Heimlich. Annoyingly, I feel I'm about to go in a loop. So I'm about to go Heimlich, buy drumsticks. I'm about to go to Sherland Powers, who might actually ask me for a drumstick. I don't remember. I think there's a chance. I think at some point he might do. I might say there's a chef that's been wandering around. Can you get me a drumstick? In which case I will. He will give me more than enough to pay back for it because there aren't too many missions that leave you out of pocket. There are some. Notably, if I recall correctly, Milo Snack Pigeon does leave you out of pocket because bro's just a grifter. Nothing is aggro. I can beat Flogmore. And if I don't... Okay. And that mission ain't happening. Okay, let's go for this. Flogmore it is. Okay, I guess we're clearing out these guys first. But now, this is just so much easier. Like, big one is just huge in this. This is why, literally, all the time I've been doing this challenge, the aim has been to get the big one. Okay. And I can stunlock Flogmore. I didn't think I'd be able to. I'm really scared I won't be able to. If I see him doing something that doesn't look like he can be stunlocked, I drop this immediately. And I think it will save me. But it's looking real good. Not merely Hardcore OU beating Admiral Flogmore. That is wild. And you know, also, I'm going to have so much money for buying barbecue hot dogs. I'm not yet convinced they're better than hardtack biscuits. I think it's going to be situational as to which one I want to use when. Okay, please don't die here. If someone presses the button whilst I'm up here, that would be possibly the funniest way for this to end. Cool. We make it. Again, that's something that would never scare me in a normal game. I would just do it. Absolutely terrifying in this. And this is why every single Hardcore OU run I have done has been building up to getting the big one. This is why. Because I can just do this. It's why the big one has kind of always been endgame. I didn't realise these guys were out here. I would have... probably wouldn't have farmed here. This actually looks worse than the other spot. But I should be really careful because this will be a great time to die. Like, I've just managed a really hard thing. I'm really confident this will be the perfect time for me to die. Yeah, I ain't dealing with any of this. I got options now, mate. Yeah, okay, wow. I mean, I think this might be where I end it. I mean, this is kind of perfect. I said it was getting late. I wanted to get to bed. We first rolled a snack pack. That is, again, not the world's most extreme odds, but they certainly aren't good odds. Got supply crates, got money. Forgot to go back to... Wait a second. I think if I close and reopen when I haven't hit enter on that screen, it doesn't put me through to Nexus Tower. It might still be slower to reopen the game. that may not have been the right decision there. Because the game opening does take a second. Well, if we have to deal with that weird lag upon loading into the world, either way, it's gonna... Oh, this is great. I'm gonna log back in with a different name. Might drop in anyone on here under a completely different name and really confused. That'll be fun. Also, can't believe that we made it here on Bursting with Fun. Okay, so we are getting... This lag seems to just be happening when we load into more complicated worlds, which, okay, sure, I can live with. Just seems to be working. That's nice. No one replying to my message yet. Okay. That was not a name I expected to see. Nice. But yeah, I think I stock up on Barbecue Blast. Not Barbecue Blast. I keep saying Barbecue Blast and it's not. I think that's worth it. And I'm never going to need to... Realistically, those will probably outlast this character. If I'm being brutally honest, like... Butterfly. That's not what I've heard before. It may actually have just been my sides that I didn't see the name get changed, so these people may just see it's the same guy who was talking before. In which case, oh well. Can live with that. Judging by no reaction from Nickel there, I suspect that probably is the case. Oh well. Okay. We've got... there was something I was thinking about. Something else I was thinking about selling. What was it? Don't know. I'm happy with where we're at the moment. That I'm less than happy with that when I right click, but we have survived. We've survived a lot now. Yeah, now post Crux Prime, we head to Petkive. But I think I might call it here. We will see if / when I get around to recording more of these. But it is late. It is late. It is past my bedtime. But we have successfully complete. Actually, I'm going to see if I can buy a pirate picnic basket. If I can buy that from Honor Accolade. Or if genuinely we are just like playing an extreme luck game. It's so weird to be safe. I don't think I need Maelstrom Infected Bricks for anything. I don't think that was a bad decision. Okay, technically there's one mission for what's his name? Brick Fury. Yep, okay. I figured it was like that, yeah. I can't spend anyone on the pirate stuff. So cool. I mean, I can always convert Custom Model Pack 3. Can always convert things over. But yeah, I think we call it here. Let's see if the number of times Smash number has randomly gone up. Yeah, it has. I hope people can confirm that I haven't been. I hope I can confirm that I haven't been. I don't think I have. I mean, it's a little bit late. I don't think I've messed up. I'm really interested in knowing when that went up. I'm just enjoying seeing the number of meters traveled tick up. Yeah, I'd be really interested in knowing this. Like, what? Also, wait a second. That number of meters is ticking up absurdly high if you think about it. Like, what scale would these be meters? Like, if these are life-size minifigures, these aren't meters. Like, that's wild. We are giants if these are meters. Much larger than, like, sorry, I don't mean life. Well, yeah, I mean human-sized minifigures, still wouldn't be going that fast when just walking along. That's fun. Anyway. Yeah, total armor repaired. Not surprised. Total damage taken. Nice. Wait a second. Total damage taken, total damage healed. Differ by exactly 20. Why? Is there... So... Trying to work out things that might have set... I wonder if, like, the orb setting your imagination to 1, but I'm just thinking, oh, wait, it's going to be from these guys, because when it resets your life down, it doesn't count that as taking damage. So I was basically thinking, surely the difference between these two numbers should be exactly the amount of health I have. Minus maybe it does gain health when you respawn, but it probably doesn't when you first log into the game. So I was expecting these to differ by like maybe 4 or something, but I guess every time I've used one of these, it's changed that. Okay, this is cool. I'm pleased with this. Yeah, calling it here. Current time played. Good to confirm that's in the world. Honestly, far more stressful than just 3.5 hours worth of stressful. Feels like. But yeah, I guess this is no longer Ninja Ryu. This is Bursting with Fun signing out. Bye. Also, apparently Tony's the GOAT. Legend.